Hello, I'm Shelby Davis. I know that probably means nothing to you because I'm not on TV. I'm not anybody famous, but I want to share my passion with you um, and just send a message out to ladies that you don't have to live in this insecurity. And I have lived in insecurity and been drowned by it forever. And I still struggle with it. I have a great struggle with insecurity. And I think that's why my passion is to speak to women about the things I've overcame over the years. And I'm still overcoming things. But one thing I want to speak about is this sexual abuse in this culture. It's my passion to help ladies through this, because either you're going to go through it, you're going through it, or you've been through it and you just don't know how to handle it. And just a brief thing about me, I used to find my worth from sex and from my sex appeal. I used to think if I wore these tight clothes, if I only had bigger boobs, then I would get the man I want, and I would get all the guys. And my thing was, if I could get so many guys to look at me, then my thing was accomplished for the day. I felt secure, and I would wear these short shorts that showed my tush off, and anything I could wear, I knew I could control men. And which you can control whether they look at you or not. But those are the men that have trouble with lust, and that is not all men. I want to specify. I'm married to a wonderful husband, and he does not look at women. Victoria's Secret commercial comes on TV, he fast forwards or he looks away. A scene where a girl is in her lingerie, he looks away. Not because he's tempted, but out of respect for me, and he only wants to see me. Now he's in his younger days, he saw movies, and that he wasn't a devout Christian, and he was like that in the past, just like other men, but he has decided not to conform to this world, and he is the most genuinely respectful man that I've ever met, and he loves me for me. And one thing about him I love is when I'm feeling down and insecure, I need him for that affirmation to tell me that I'm beautiful, and that may be what I want, but he don't tell me, Shelby, you're the most beautiful girl I've ever seen in the world. Believe it or not, there are other more beautiful women than me. I know that's so hard to believe. Not. But there are beautiful women out there that would be considered more beautiful in our culture. But he tells me what is most important to him. And that makes me feel better, because that's what I need. And he tells me, Shelby, you are the strongest Christian woman I know, and that's why I married you. And that's what I really needed. That's maybe not what I wanted at the time, but I'm like, oh, that is why you love me, and that's why I have value to you, and that is a genuine Christian man. So with that being said, I'm going to go to self-worth. When you dress that like you want attention from other people all the time, and when you want the attention from other people all the time, your self-worth comes from your looks. But guess what, ladies? I know you all know this, but it doesn't, if you're doing this continually like I was, you don't let it sink into your heart. And you may not be a Christian, you may not care about this. But if you're just deciding to become a Christian, you're trying to learn how to do this Christian thing, and I'm telling you, modesty is the best power you can have over men. It is a mystery, and the point isn't to be powerful over men. It isn't. We have different strengths than men. We're not stronger than men. Quit trying to be. Quit trying to be better than men at sports. If you're good at sports, great. Do it, win it, but quit trying to be a man. God made us women for a reason. Most of the time, we're better at cooking. We're better at picking out clothes. We're better at making homes. One thing I take pride in is being a homemaker and making this house peaceful and inviting for people to come in and stay. And I want our house to be a safe place. And that is my job here. It's not to stay at home. I have a job. I work at a daycare and take care of babies, and it's great. And that's my gift. But I couldn't do my husband's job. He cuts sheet metal all day, and he comes home and works on the yard. The man is supposed to be our protector and our fortress outside of the house. He's supposed to protect the outside. The woman is supposed to be the inside, the heart of the house, and supposed to prepare the food. And I'm not saying men can't do that, but just embrace you as a woman, that how God made you. And one of those things is being modest. And you say, well, where's modesty in the Bible? Well, it all started when Adam and Eve sinned. It was not a sin for them to be naked then. I mean, there was no lust. There was love, and you embraced each other. But then sin came when Eve took a bite of the apple, got it, and, and Adam ate it. Then that was when sin came. And you remember God, if you don't, this is how it happened. God asked Adam, what he had done, and obviously God already knew, but he wanted Adam to answer for himself, and Adam and Eve hid, and they had to clothe. Then they realized their sin and their immodesty, and that's when sin came. And now you're supposed to be modest. They had to clothe themselves with leaves or whatever was there. I don't remember, but that's where it began. That's where modesty began. It's because we have sin in this world, and people will lust, and people do look, and whether they're a Christian or not, that is a struggle. And we're only supposed to see our husbands and wives as a sexual being. And I've messed that up when I was younger. But I'm telling you, God can restore you. You can have a great marriage, even if you've had that in your past and you were sexually impure. And I want to encourage you today to seek purity, to seek to be modest, because believe it or not, you're tempting someone else's husband. Even if they don't look, it's a temptation, because the devil is here to devour, to steal, and to kill. And the devil doesn't want Christian marriages. I've never experienced more spiritual warfare than the day we got engaged. And then more and more closer to the wedding, the devil will just put insecurity in my mind, and nothing would happen, but the devil is just, he knows you better than you do, and he knows where he can get you. So, ladies, just think about, before you put your clothes on, is this where I'm getting my self-worth from? Am I going to tempt someone's husband? Is the devil going to use me to tempt someone's husband? Maybe I need to cover my breast up. Maybe I need to not wear these leggings as pants. Hint, hint. Quit going to the gym with just leggings on. That's my pet peeve. Wear it around your husband, but quit tempting other men. So I just want to get that clear. So the key to what this first step towards modesty is figuring out where your self-worth comes from. And if it's not from God, and it's not from being kind and loving and pure and from God, and knowing that you're made in His image and embracing that, then maybe you need to rethink. what you're doing. And so I wanted to encourage you today that modesty is not being insecure. Modesty is not saying, oh, I don't like my body, I'm covering it up. Modesty is saying, I'm made in God's image. My body is a temple, and I'm not going to tempt someone else with this, because guess what, ladies? When you get old and wrinkly, it's not going to matter anymore. And the thing that's going to last is a kind heart, a pure heart, and that's what's going to last in your marriage. And I just encourage you today to cover up and to respect your temple. So I hope this encouraged you. I will be doing more Bible studies and videos. I just wanted to try video. Obviously, I'm not real good at this. So, but I hope you'll have a blessed day. And I will be praying for each and every one of you that are watching this video, that you can share my passion for modesty and being a woman and embracing womanhood. Not being feminist, but having femininity, and that's what God wants. Have a blessed day.